Captain's log, stardate 6947.8. The Enterprise is approaching the space station at Sigma Draconis 7. Flint the Immortal is giving a concert, after which we will hold a briefing about his assisting my crew with a study of that facility.
That was remarkable, Mr. Flint.
Yes, thank you for agreeing to give a concert for my crew. They don't often have the opportunity of live performances this far from Starbase.
It was my pleasure.
If you're ready, I'd like to go over a few details with you before our pre-mission briefing.
Of course. After you, Captain.
Commander Donaldson has his hands full trying to repair the ship's phasers after that baffle plate ruptured last week. Captain Kirk wants it done really quickly.
You know, there was that time back when I was ops boss on the Scout Hermes. We had only 42 hours to recalibrate all of the ship's sensors.
But that usually takes almost a week to do. Did you have to leave Starbase behind schedule?
No, we left on time. I knew we weren't going to make our deployment on schedule, so I told the members of my division they could all have a week of shore leave if they worked round the clock to recalibrate all the ship's sensors.
But wasn't that back when the Klingons were about to invade the Deneb system? The captain wouldn't have granted any leave during wartime.
Well, no, but the division didn't know that. I played a statement of the captain's that shore leave would be granted. It was recorded before the Admiral had put the sector on alert, canceling all shore leave.
That's kind of a dirty trick to play.
But I needed to get it done. My promotion was on the line. I knew shore leave was impossible, but promising it to the team was the only way I could think of motivating faster work.
Well, I don't know. You did have a problem to solve, I suppose.
Excuse me, officers. I couldn't help overhearing. Yes, Mr. Spock? The actions you mentioned having done, Mr. Markel, were not logical, in fact. They exhibited a bad faith argument and false attribution. Both are unacceptable techniques.
His actions might have been seen as somewhat justified.
That may be so, Lieutenant Bryce, but his methods were not logically valid. A bad faith argument, or mala fides, is a sustained form of deception which consists of entertaining or pretending to entertain one set of feelings while acting as if influenced by another. It is associated with hypocrisy, breach of contract, affectation, and lip service. It may involve intentional deceit of others or self-deception. In the case of your actions to motivate your team, Mr. Markel, it was clearly an intentional deception. Oh, I see. Yes. And you also committed the false attribution fallacy, which is where an advocate appeals to an irrelevant, unqualified, unidentified, biased, discredited, or fabricated source in support of an argument. You did this when you knowingly used a quote of your captain that was out of date due to the Admiral's order, canceling all leave. And I must add that these actions are not in keeping with the Starfleet Code of Conduct for senior officers. Yes, I should definitely consider my actions more carefully in future. That would be best.
Thank you, Commander Spock.
Even if an argument seems to make sense, it cannot be valid unless the form is valid, and that it does not exhibit such logical fallacies as the bad faith argument or false attribution. It's only logical.